Alright, after that long break, we're back with round number 4 of on Modern RCQ here at Card Art, located in Sunnyvale, California. And in round number 4, we do have the paradown match. It is Charles Nguyen on Domain Zoo versus Curtis Lamb, who is 2-1 on Amulet Titan, looking for his second invite of the season here.
Yeah, and this might look like a classic pre-MH3 matchup, but this is a new look Amulet Titan.
Yeah, new look Amulet Titan, and there might be some spicy cards potentially in the Domain Zoo as well, because there are some Zoo powers that are playing Psychic Frog.
That's spicy.
There's a couple that are playing Psychic Frog that have topped a couple challenges recently, so that'd be very exciting to see. Charles Nguyen, you probably know him from our streams usually on Card Art every Tuesday at Pioneer.
Yeah, he's on the Pioneer stream a lot.
And then we also have Curtis Lamb, who is probably the perennial, one of the hardcore Amulet Titan players. Before Nadu came out and played a little bit of Nadu and then tried Jeskai Control for a bit, but going back to good old reliable and qualified at versus games, I think about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I heard. And what's interesting about this new look Amulet Titan deck?
Well, Amulet Titan, you have Analysts now, and you're also playing Lotus Field. Ooh. So I'm not too sure exactly how the deck plays out anymore, because I'm just trying to figure out how. I mean, it's still typical on Amulet Titan. Is this your mana base? Is pretty different, I would say. Also, I guess basically you're not playing Dryad anymore.
Yeah, I heard, and I think you still on some amount of bounce land. I'm not sure about the new Amulet Titan list, but like Lotus Field is very interesting. I thought Amulet Titan would have picked up Lotus Field a long time ago, but apparently not until now.
I mean, it seems pretty hard for Lotus Field to do a lot of stuff back then. I think nowadays it says you have Analysts to help out getting some of your lands back. Yeah. So, yeah, because I think the sacrifice is pretty hard, because most of the time where Lotus Field was probably relevant back then was not, because you're most likely going to win on that turn anyway. But now you're playing a little bit more of a longer game on this deck.
So it looked like both players went to 6, and let's get the game started.
Charles Nguyen here using his triple sleeve deck, as we all know him for in the area. Let me fix the live totals for y'all.
Oh, he forgot a pregame action.
Judge.
Oh.
He already drew the card for turn.
Oh no! So Judge Call coming in here. Pre-game action was probably
that is
missed. I think it's being missed because Curtis did play the tap land, and then Charles drew the card face down. But maybe, depending on how much time has passed, they'll reverse it a little bit.
Yeah, but the thing is, Curtis already took his turn. The ley line has to be announced before the game start. So this is a big problem for Charles.
I'll try to listen a little bit, see what the ruling is going to be.
Because having the difference between having a ley line start and a non-ley line start is huge.
But you also drew a card for turn as well.
But you also drew a card, right?
Yeah.
And that's the card that I drew. And that's the card I just drew.
My combo card, which is a floral.
So let's see if Judge Brandon wins.
Judge looking into the issue here, but most likely it's going to be a miss.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a miss. Charles won 6? No, essentially a 5 card.
Judge double checking what's the appropriate action to take here, but yeah, we're most likely expected this to be miss, and now it's to be stuck in hand.
I was kind of half expecting you to bring it here.
That wasn't even an evidence. That was the Thursday.
I guess while we're about this for the Judge Call the Resolve, let's talk a little bit more about the Domain Zoo deck and how it has basically made a comeback ever since Nadir just got banned.
Yeah, so the deck picked up a couple of new cards. Some version play Psychic Frog, like you said, but the main card that Domain Zoo picked up on was Flage.
Oh yeah.
Slot into the deck really nicely, along with Arena of Glory. just having a hasty threat,
Because
hasty recursive threat is like pretty good for an
and
aggro
the
deck.
choice is you did not choose to use the effect.
Okay, so it looks like we're at. So it is a missed opportunity. So the card will just go back in the hand here. But that's a little bit brutal here for Charles because not having domain anymore is not amazing. But we don't have analysts come out here. The card we talked about before, eating ETB, you're gonna mill 3.
Yeah, and instead of playing with domain here, Charles have to play with his fetch land like a normal person.
Yeah, so now you have to naturally try to get domain now, which is not what you want to see, because I'm pretty sure you only kept the hand because you have the ley line in hand. But yeah, analyst, ETB, you mill 3 cards and you can sacrifice to return all the lands from your graveyard back to your graveyard and onto the battlefield, which is pretty easy to do on the Amulet Titan deck. Right now we're going to play out a Flooded Trance here from Charles here. Now the situation is a little bit weird now because not having natural domain means you can't go off doing tribal playing stuff turn 2. You don't have 1 mana leyline binding as of, well, you can if you want to, but it's really rough. But was it 4 leyline bindings I saw in the hand?
I think it's 4 leyline bindings.
Was that I saw the spread.
That was a lot of
just
leyline
4 leyline bindings.
I think it's like 3 or 4.
like 3 to 4 leyline bindings, and you don't have.
I mean, he can
Leyline,
get
you don't-
domain here, and he can cast one of them on the analyst. Yeah, just go for the blue-red surveil land.
Yeah, so we get the Thundering Falls here. We're gonna start a surveil here, but man,
The I think the domain, the ley line of the go pack would have been pretty good. Oh, no, the other one. And here's the ley line binding.
so leyline binding is going to take out this aftermath analyst. No more sacrifice shenanigans, and we're gonna pass turn here because we have to do that at sorcery speed. Sadly,
Yeah, I mean, you can't risk Curtis just play an amulet, play Lotus Field, and sack the analyst to get like all its land back.
so look at that, echoing jeeps in the hand for Curtis, along with a Splunking and a Wondering as well. So Splunking is basically the extra animal you can have in your deck.
Is that a Lumbra in Curtis' hand?
Too sure, but we're gonna make a contract at the end step here. But yeah, Splunking ETB, you may play land in and the lands enter untapped. So make another reason why not to play a lot of the bounce lands anymore.
I think Charles drew another ley line.
So lay on the guild pack?
Yeah,
Oh, Charles
think
is.
I think his hand is double ley line, the guild pack, double ley line binding.
So we just have to pass now. These guild packs are not really doing much now. But now Curtis has all the agency in the world. We're gonna make another contract here. Might be going on the contract B plan.
I mean, here you just do construct beat, right?
Oh, what's
what is
happening here?
this?
Oh, we're
Oh, consign
consigning the
memory.
search trigger. Okay.
So just stopping Curtis from getting.
Second both, so it's the
Oh yeah, so we're consigning.
search and the
Oh,
yeah,
so there's 2 triggers.
Yes, because both triggers go in the stack. You have because
Wait. You can't consign the construct trigger though. That's not a trigger. That's an activated ability.
good.
Ooh, I don't.
Yeah, it activates to make a construct.
Are we consign? Do you both? No, I'm trying. I think he's trying to both trigger the stack. I'm not too sure.
Also, Charles doesn't have 2 blue mana.
Yeah, he actually can't consign that.
Yeah, he can't double consign anyways. He got Indalfa, Triome, and Thundering Falls.
You can Ndatha.
Yeah.
You can Bowmasters with Ndatha.
No, but he can't double consign.
Replicate is colorless.
Oh, okay, color. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm just yapping.
But Bowmasters comes out here from the Domain Zoo deck, so a little bit of spice happening. Not really something you see a lot nowadays, but now we're gonna have the Saga tick up to 2 now, and we also have that Lotus Field in hand here that we talked about before. So
I think Curtis just gonna keep doing the same thing. Just gonna keep making construct.
yeah, contract beat's gonna have Simic Growth Trigger come in. We're gonna bounce that Echoing Deep. So I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Echoing Deep, Cowing Urza Saga in the graveyard is really sweet. Oh, sending it in. I don't think Curtis is gonna trade. Because one more turn and the construct is bigger than the Orc army anyways.
But this is really interesting because what's that new card I forgot? But we did draw an Amulet.
Search.
We're gonna flow a mana and search.
Another consigned to memory.
I just have the one floating. Yes.
Yep. So we're gonna stop the search trigger. We're gonna have still 1 mana floating here, so we can play out the amulet we did draw in here, but we also have mana to even play the One Ring if you really wanted to. But there is leyline bindings on Charles' side, so maybe Curtis is also gonna take account that there's potentially more leyline bindings in the hand here.
Cast this.
So we play the amulet.
Naturally drawn the amulet anyways. So a Lotus Field here is pretty big.
I mean, yeah, we do have the Lotus Field here, so we actually can do some funny shenanigans.
Combat.
This would be 5 mana.
On combat. I'm fine there.
So leyline binding the amulet.
Ooh. So we're actually going to Charles is targeting the amulet before even the binding resolves. You know, I think he...
Yeah. So now, because Curtis declared combat, the construct is he took the amulet, so construct's a 1/1 anyway.
Yeah, it's
so.
still a 1/1, so he cannot even swing.
Play Spunky.
So we're going to second main now. We're going to play the Splunking,
Yeah. Spelunking here.
and then we're going to put
Draw
a...
card, land into play. Oh,
We're going to play... I think we're debating which land.
just the desert.
Play this Echoing Deeps.
Oh, the cave.
Was
So
that a
he
cave?
gained
Yes.
4 life.
Yeah. Push kind of air mix.
Double checking the graveyard here. Charles still stuck on the 2 lands here, so it'd be pretty hard.
The cave. Yeah.
If you're able to tell what's going... Man, I actually don't know what's going to happen here, because what? We're going to...
This is an interesting game.
Actually,
So, what did Curtis ended up turning that echo?
Oh, we have another missed trigger from Bowmaster.
Oh, miss trigger from the. I mean, it's a miss trigger.
Well, you can miss these triggers. Judge?
Judge.
So having another judge call here. Charles is playing pretty sloppy here. Oh, slight life.
I don't think he expected to play this round, so might be a little bit sloppy because like he was 3-0 going into this round. Got the pair down, like wasn't expecting to play. Just a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, I was talking to Charles in between the round during our break. He was like, you know, expecting most likely the draw, and then not really ready to play at all.
Yeah.
But so I have another judge call happening here on the Bowmaster, on a missed Bowmaster trigger. Trying to see how much time. All that matters, what matters is how much time has passed from the when the trigger was missed. But
It was missed for quite a while.
it was good for a bit because it's like 1 or 2
Yeah.
seconds. I know that you can go back on the
Yeah.
judge rulings, but I think because we had a whole sequencing of cursing past and then
Yeah, Curtis play a land off the spelunking, like debated what to turn it into, and Charles realized he missed the trigger. Like at the start of his turn. So, I think it would just be a miss trigger.
yeah, I think both players are waiting because I think a judge is currently right now doing a judge call at the table behind them. So we're a little bit here, but now Charles being stuck on the 2 lands here, and we know the ley lines and everything. I don't know actually how poorly positioned he is because of the amount of bindings. We assume he has 1 more at least. I think you're pretty fine until Curtis starts doing the beatdown play on constructs over just jamming the amulet.
I mean, the construct
Titan.
just a 1/1.
Sorry, the Pioneer Titan.
Yeah, he could have copied it. He could have copied the Urza Saga with the Echoing Deeps, but I think he went for a fetch land instead.
I actually don't know exactly which land that is. Is that Echoing? I don't think so.
I think it's Echoing Deeps.
It looks like Echoing Jeeps. It is Echoing Jeeps,
It's
yeah.
Echoing Deeps. Oh, but it didn't enter tap.
Yeah.
So it entered untapped, so it's just
So I
a
cast
Echoing
Spunky on my
Deeps.
turn, I drew the
Because of
card, I
Spunky.
played this, and then I triggered, and I gained 4 life, whatever. But basically, he just missed the Orcish Bowmaster trigger. Off the draw, off the Spunky.
Okay. Let me just check.
Yeah.
Brandon's gonna be Brandon's gonna double check everything, make sure everything's fine, and
So he missed
just
the trigger
confirm the
on
rule.
Orcish Bowmaster.
Confirm the
How long
ruling.
has it been since
So
the trigger
if
actually
Charles is on
very
Bowmaster, I think you can assume he's also on
passed.
second call,
passed? And then he said,
right?
He untapped,
and then he said, Bowmaster Spunking.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Charles is already untapped, then I don't think you can walk it back.
Has not drawn a card. So this would be the second card you drew,
Yeah.
except for the first on each of the draw steps. Okay. So this is what's going to happen.
Token into combat.
So we're just gonna call this a miss trigger. An opponent gets
Yeah. So Judge Brandon ruled it as a miss trigger. So nothing gonna happen. No Bowmaster trigger for Charles,
Do we get time stamp?
and he's just gonna proceed with his turn here.
The ley, yeah, the ley line.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Judge.
In total 5 minutes.
So we're getting time restrictions happening here. So we're going to now draw a card here, tap 2, and play out a.
Is that a fear missing out?
Is that a fear of miss? What the?
What is Charles cooking?
There's 4 more.
Let me see this. Fear of missing out.
Okay.
Is that it?
It is. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. So that is actually a fear of missing out. A new card from Duskmourn, where it's an enchantment creature. When it enters, discard a card, then draw a card. When discard that ley line from earlier. And then, what is it? Delirium. Whenever Fear Missing Out attacks for the first time each turn, if there are 4 more card types among the cards in graveyard, untap target creature, and you get double combat phase.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Utilizing the different kind of cards that domains you play, you can turn on Delirium pretty easily. I don't believe Charles have Delirium right now, but once you have Delirium, you can get double combat, and double combat with something like a Tutorial Kavu or a Cyanide Draco is pretty good.
Oh, so we did actually have it copy as error. We did. So Equidings did copy something.
Probably a fetch land.
Yes.
Probably a green fetch land, and Curtis fetch for a forest. That looked like a forest.
Lotus Field.
So Lotus Field
Red.
will come in untapped because of the Spelunking.
Green. I'll sack these 2.
Make 4 mana, sacrifice the Lotus Field.
Mana. I'll play this Lumra.
Oh, here come the Lumbra,
Well, bruh.
a new card
Get
from
all these lands.
not Duskmourn but Bloomborough. So when Lumbra enter the battlefield, you mill 4 and then you return all lands from your graveyard to the battlefield.
So we get 4 sagas back, just like that.
This Echoing Deeps.
Yeah, just 4 Saga, and
So.
Curtis gonna go crazy here.
So we have all these triggers happening on the stack here, but like
Climate Battle, it just gets
Lotus
I have
Field,
it.
Echoing Deep. So we have all these triggers happening at the same time.
So that means I had to sack 4 lands.
So double Lotus Field. Wait, how do you get double Lotus Field?
Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, I think Echo did say on the battlefield in the graveyard, right?
Float.
I think so.
Yeah. So double Lotus Field, float 6 mana. Have to sacrifice 4 land here.
6. Green, and then colors. So 6, and then
So-
2. The rest are 0.
6 green and 2 colorless. Sacrifice 4 lands. Now we'll resolve the triggers.
Land. Enchantment land.
Curtis have a ton of mana to
Yeah,
play with.
so
here.
much mana to work with here. I'm just trying to see, like, I mean, you can play the One Ring now, for sure, in hand. So I'm not too familiar with the lines anymore because
Yeah, this is
Old Titan now is so familiar with all the lines. Now I'm just like,
this deck is just like entirely new.
yeah,
Like-
it's hard to say like what is happening. I
Yeah,
kind of wish I looked
don't
into
know
it.
what he's trying to. Oh, here comes the One Ring. I know that card.
Yeah, that's a card we all know and love. I don't know about love, but
I wouldn't say love.
I love it if I play it in my deck.
Yeah, but I don't love when my opponent casts it.
Yeah,
Only me fun.
it's a love-hate relationship, you know. But Curtis, draw the card now with it. We have a Bowmaster. Charles pointing at the Bowmaster trigger.
Don't remember this time.
Charles remembers.
I think we're targeting. Yeah, just targeting the construct because Curtis have protection. So, I mean, one more draw kill the construct. But like Curtis have so many things to play with.
I wish I knew. I
Was
wish I remember
don't
how
know.
much mana they're floating.
3.
So there's four mana floating still. No, that's not a Wasaju, sir.
On the Aftermath Analyst.
So we're gonna proceed you the one on the Analyst.
Okay, so we want to get back the other lands here.
Yeah. So Analyst is gonna be a pretty good card right now because
So
we have all this mana floating. We can just activate it again and go.
go again.
Go again. Let's go
again.
gambling. Not gambling, but let's go.
So it will mill 3, and then I think we still have 3 mana floating. So 1 more mana, we can sacrifice it, return all the land back once again.
All lands come back again.
That's a lot of lands.
So much land, so much mana being floated here. I'm just curious, what's the win? I need to know what the new win con is for Titan.
This will copy the Lotus.
I can't tell you either.
You sort of
This
find
is
out now.
very foreign to me. This is very interesting to
You
watch.
sacked 4 lands and a bounce trigger.
Yeah. Bounce trigger sounds 4 land. Legendary rule as well on Boseiju.
Bounces. So
Yeah, you have to do legendary rule first
We're
because
gonna,
it's
we're
stay
gonna
by
bounce.
action.
We're bouncing the Boseiju back with the Simic Growth Chamber.
3, 6, 7 green and 1 blue. So go to
7 green and 1 blue off of 2 Lotus Field and a Simic Growth Chamber. And I believe he would float a colorless out of the Earth Saga and sack those 4 land he just tapped for mana.
I'm gonna sack these 4.
What is the win con?
Yeah, actually.
He have a lot of mana. I think he have like
We're gonna. Oh, is the win card just gonna loop Boseiju?
I don't think that's a win
I don't
con.
think that's a win con, but
Because like Boseiju get fetchables.
Yeah.
Like you can get
oh
blue
no, we
lands
can
and stuff.
win.
Yeah.
Because I have delirium. Yes. Okay.
We're gonna
Okay,
copy
we're gonna
analyst.
Willen, copy analyst.
So that's what this
Oh,
and then
oh,
this
now we can mill ourselves out.
1, 1.
Are we
2,
Thoracle? Wait, do we Thas Oracle itself?
all these. One of the
So,
stages mistake
so
was
this
legend.
become a loop
And so
where
it's
analysts will
any mana
analysts will
because
bring
it's
back
6, 7, 8
the
because of the Sage of
the shifting woodlands.
So,
Shifting
I
woodlands
lost
become
all of the
analysts,
Sage of each of the- each
and
of
we
the
can
lands.
keep doing that. Curtis said he gonna make infinite mana, and-
we can do the Sage loop one at a time.
I know, but
and Boseiju gonna start Bosejuing all of Charles'
this-
land
this
until
is
he
just
run
gonna
out
be
of
really big.
lands.
The best I can do right now is just the Sage loop. And
Yeah.
we can
So
keep
Curtis is
adding.
bringing the Boseiju loop. Gonna basically be able to Boseiju everything
Well, I
nonstop.
can also because of the Hanware, I can give him haste and I'll give him trample as well.
And then be able to give haste to the guy and then swing for like a ton of damage here.
It's just easier to
So
start with one
the
at a time.
Boseiju loop
Curtis
is pretty.
found
Yeah, that's
a real
why
win
I asked
con
about what's the
that
win
is
con.
not Boseiju loop, but actually just make a huge Lumbra and attack.
You make you Boseiju loop into a huge Lumra after your opponent basically has nothing else besides creatures, and then Lumra will have I think trample, haste trample.
Yeah,
So and then Lumra would be massive enough where the block just does not matter.
yeah,
at all.
because when you go through the loop, you'll be able to get every single land out of your deck, and the Lumbra is just huge.
yeah.
So
That is a very interesting way that Amulet Titan plays now because now I mean you still
Titan?
well you still play the Primeval Titan. I do know that.
but what time?
I do. You still
didn't need
you
Titan
didn't
there.
need Titan, but you still have the traditional way of winning. Is just now you have more than one win con now.
Yeah, because now the Titan can get you any of your missing land combo piece, right? It can get Echoing Deeps, it can find Lotus Field, it can find Shifting Woodlands. Like there's so many cool and like really powerful utility land printed recently that like everyone just take on a whole new form.
I mean, also too, this win con is definitely a lot more. Seems like it's a lot. I think it is. Not seems. I think it is a lot more reliable win con than probably the dry elusive glow with Valakut.
I never thought the Valaka stuff was good.
Yeah, I never
think-
thought it was good either.
I think the better line from the old Amulet Titan was just making a big Amulet Titan,
I mean, yeah,
or
you
with like double strike.
yeah, you
And
still
that-
have the win con in this deck. I miss your
you just-
your backup win con. Yeah, your back. Oh no, you still are playing primary. You still have that same win con. Is that now your backup win con is also just as good?
Also, I think this version doesn't have to play Boris Garrison.
No.
Boris Garrison was so bad in the old Amulet Titan. You never want to see it until you're trying to win, and you don't have to play the land that give like double strike and stuff that require like red white.
I think you still are going to be playing like
I don't-
everything.
It's like now
Well, the thing is, though, what we saw was not the main win con.
I think it is.
No, it's not. I know it's not the main win con.
Oh really?
Yes, it's still the Primeval Titan.
I felt like this line is so much cleaner.
Well, it only became that because everything lined up.
I guess so. Yeah.
It is like the same as the Dryad, where it is a secondary win con that is just as good, but more reliable than Valakut.
Yeah. I never liked Valakut. Valakut was more fun than something like Skip Shift.
Yeah, Valakut is still very good. Sorry, the Valakut stuff is still very good in the Escape Shift, where Escape Shift has actually been, at least in our local area, has been doing very well recently.
Yeah.
But we're going now to game number 2 here. After a very long game 1 here, only like about, well,
I think it was long because there was 2 judge call.
yeah, so many judge calls as well, and also Charles missing the leyline binding, no, leyline in the guild pack, free game action. It's pretty rough, I think, because he was stuck in the 2 lanes for a while.
Yeah, and I think because he missed missed the ley line of the guild pack, I think it stranded a lot of ley line binding in his hand that he can only play out one at a time.
So it looks like there's no pre-game action this time. We're going to fetch shock here for Charles here, potentially going to play a Ragavan. But seeing FOMO and seeing a lot of these crazy new cards here from Dustborn means we might have some fun on our hands. This might not be your typical domains that you're familiar with.
I think FOMO slotted in his deck pretty well. Like, just an extra combat with something like a Flage, it's something even like a tutorial Kavu is like pretty strong.
I don't know if Kabu's even worth playing anymore nowadays. I mean, it's still 2 mana 5/5 at upside.
2 mana 5/5. Oh, here come the monkey again.
Gonna play a Boseiju, a Grazer, gonna play the Pathway, bounce, and go. So 2 mana on turn 1. That's
and we
pretty
have
good.
the best monkey blocker.
Yeah, the best
Borrow
monkey blocker
Grazer.
or Borrow Grazer is pretty good. Charles now gonna play out his land. I should have memorized all the expeditions because I don't know.
I believe that's a Windswept. No, that's an Arid Mesa.
That's Arid Mesa.
Yeah, that's Arid Mesa. I'm pretty sure. And I think the other one is Windswept Heath.
Ah.
I know, man.
Well, I know. I own a couple. I never knew Arid Mesas because I don't care about owning that one personally. But we have a Sacred Founding out, and then we're gonna get a Steam Vent here. So it looks like you're fetch shocking here. And then you go down to 14 here. I wonder what we're playing here on turn number 2 here for fetch shocking aggressively like this. Maybe
I think a removal spell on. Oh.
Damping Sphere is gonna come out.
That's pretty good. So the funny thing about these bounce land is they don't have a mode that just tap for one mana. So all these bounce land just tap for 1 colorless.
So we have a Micro now come out with the Amulet of Vigor, which is I don't know if that's amazing after seeing the Damping Sphere come out.
I mean, it still generate mana, just not as much as you want. Also, like, multi-spelling become really, really hard.
Well,
So
the Boseiju loop doesn't require casting spells.
is it a 3 mana leyline binding?
Is this a 3 mana leyline binding angle? Because yeah, this would be it.
I think leyline. Yeah, we're gonna leyline binding the Amulet. Oh.
No, I think you're definitely going to take the Brazier. You get a spring with Ragavan.
Yeah, just taking the Grazer, getting in with Monkey.
Because you're not too worried about the Amulet right now, especially when you have Damping Sphere. And hitting a One Ring is pretty good.
That would have been good a turn later.
Oh yeah, a turn later would be great, but also too, you still have to cast a Leyline Binding anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it stopped Curtis from having a 1 ring, which is, I think, sometimes that's all you need for Ragavan to really take over the game.
Curtis here gonna play out a 1 ring of his own. We're gonna consign it, but
Wait, hold on. Curtis can't play that 1 ring. He doesn't have 4 mana.
well, I think what Curtis is doing, he's just vibe checking Charles every time.
Yeah, but he can't cast that 1 ring. Where's the 4th mana? That bounce lands have for 1 color.
It does have for 1. This game's been very, very sloppy on both ends here.
Yeah, both players are super sloppy today. So Ragavan gonna go in, find a land, make a treasure.
What do we hit with Exile? I didn't see. Let's see exactly. So we're getting Dotha trying here, turning on the domain.
So now domain's officially on. Leyline Binding is available with Sacred Foundry.
Oh, so it's one of the lands we hit with Ragavan. We're gonna tap. We're thinking about tapping here.
I think Charles debating whether to deal with this Amulet Vigor or not.
Let's see what's being played out. It's being a
Sounds like
Silent
a-
Draco, so this is still Zoo.
This is still Zoo. Sound of Draco is still a card that you play, but considerably weaker than pairing it with the Leyline of the Go pack. Just a 4/4. Just a dude. Notably gave Ragavan first strike.
Yeah, I just think Ragavan for sure is pretty nice, but also too, Charles is only down to 1 card here. Let's fix the life Charles a bit. Charles should be at 13. But
So now,
Curtis is thinking because he has the Beseiju. We can Beseiju the Damping Spear.
you can Beseiju you the Damping Sphere here, but then you only have access to 2 mana. What can you do with 2 mana? Play Analyst? You can cast an Analyst.
Let's see. We do have Analyst in the hand, also Summer's Pact as well. It looks like also a Primeval Titan. So we're actually gonna play Spelunking,
Still can't cast a Spelunking.
but we're still allowing it to go through.
Yep, we're still gonna let it go. I think Charles forgot why we play that Damping Sphere in the deck. Beseiju has land for turn. Interesting. So Curtis realizing that Charles doesn't remember what Damping Sphere do, so it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna play like Damping Sphere don't exist.
Depends on what artifact copies. It costs X.
Oh, I forgot too. Charles is also playing with his all Japanese Primeval Titan deck too as well.
4 and tap this guy.
Oh, okay. So Michael Synth can copy
Yes,
Amulet.
it's a 1 mana copy tap.
Yeah.
It's a 1 mana tap copy target artifact.
Charles flooding out a little bit here. So coming for 6.
This is just a flyer. This guy just has first strike, I guess. Yeah. I'll take 6. Yeah.
Going to go down to 10 here on Curtis' side.
10. You got a force.
Force of Vigor.
Oh, that's big.
Wait, Force of Vigor is pretty good.
That's huge.
You get the Amulet and the Spell.
But you have to cast it now.
I mean, we have the mana to do it. We definitely have the mana to do it. Double treasure here.
Yeah, you're pricing to casting it now, and ideally you want to take both Amulet of Vigor, but this is just as good.
Don't we have to tap?
I mean, you just have to make an Amulet of Vigor here.
Isn't it green colorless color? You only sack 1 treasure?
And that's a Triumph tap for green.
Oh yeah, it does. I forgot.
Ability happens, like sacrifice it on the
So we're gonna play Amulet of Vigor.
Let's copy Amulet of Vigor. Yeah, Force of Vigor. Resolve. So we ended up with still 1 untap effect. We went from 3 untap effect to 1 untap effect.
That Amulet should be in graveyard, right?
Yeah, it is.
No. The Force of Vigor should be in graveyard, right? Not in exile.
Yes, the Force of Vigor should also be in the graveyard.
A lot of sloppy play here. Unfortunately, we cannot interfere. Sadly,
Yeah, unfortunately
Vampire
so.
we actually are not allowed to interfere at all.
We would have to call a judge, but we have way too much information, so we're just gonna let the players play it out. And oh, Charles,
Wear and Tear.
wait, just bending the wear and tear?
No, we cast it on the Amulet Vigor.
Oh, okay, we cast it on there. I was like, did you surveil the wear and tear into the graveyard?
That was the one left. So we got a Broker to come out here. We're gonna have a bounce. We're gonna have a trick on the stack here. We're gonna have a bounce line come in.
I mean, bounce land is just normal bounce land if Charles doesn't care about the
We're gonna say you.
Beseiju Scion. Yeah, so Curtis realized that Charles doesn't care about the Damping Sphere effect. So Curtis just gonna play like it doesn't exist.
Pretty interesting. Yeah, we're having. Wow. Yeah, so Charles also forgetting that. Man, so yeah, Curtis realizing. Charles is realizing that Charles is forgetting what Damping Sphere actually does. Because Curtis been like for a couple turns like testing the waters, you can say, like doing some things here and there, and like looking up at Charles as he does
Yeah.
it. Hey, Charles is like, okay, it's all good. But yeah, none of these lands should be tapping for
Any amount of mana.
any amount of mana at all besides colorless.
Oh, Leyline biting on.
Flyer West, I got 8.
What did he flip over?
I think that's a
I think that's a.
Teleria.
Yeah, Tolaria West.
Teleria West. We can buy the Giganta.
A sign of weakness, as we like to say around here.
Yeah, it's a sign of weakness. You're getting your
I mean,
companion.
He got no cards in hand.
Yeah,
so-
no cards in hand, so you're playing face up right now.
It seems like it's been really well this game.
I mean, Curtis can't really do anything, anyways.
Regular cards has 5 mana as of right now, according to this game.
Yeah, according to this game, Curtis does have 5 mana,
Go ahead.
but doesn't seem like he have anything to do with the mana. Maybe he needs to multi-spell, and Charles remember the multi-spell clause on Damping Sphere.
He was Seiju.
It's a lot of mana. I think just a Giganta here. This game has been very interesting.
Tribal Flames.
Purple Flame for 5. Put Curtis to 1.
I'm gonna besage you the Damping Sphere. Sure.
Oh, finally gonna Mosage you the Damping Sphere.
So basically, like, oh, everything's back turned on. Well,
Like it always been.
yeah, I always been, but now Charles is tapped out. No man, nothing in hand. Has a treasure, but no cards in hand here. Curtis can somehow potentially win the game. If I mean, this is Amulet Titan. It can just win out of nowhere.
It can win out of nowhere, and it also. I mean, now,
This is the opportunity.
yeah, shields down, no cards in hand.
I'm
Oh,
gonna play Wondering.
just gonna play a One Ring. We'll buy a turn. But the thing is, Curtis can draw.
Yeah, not as of right now cannot draw. Next turn can. But now everything's untapped for Charles here.
Pass the
And-
turn.
We're gonna draw a card now.
Did we find action?
Did we get the action we needed to win the game potentially?
I mean, you have to win now.
So we're gonna start. We're gonna pact. Okay. Let's see what Curtis gets here.
A stubborn denial does it.
It does. Maybe a bit.
Maybe Curtis have failed somewhere.
Yeah, maybe he has failed somewhere. Also, too, Charles is playing off the top deck he did just get, so not really much can be there. We are gonna play Primeval Titan.
Resolve.
Primeval Titan ETB. ETB gets 2 lands.
So let's see what one Curtis go for. I assume it's gonna be a combination of Lotus Field plus something.
But actually, no.
Oh, couldn't find a way out. So we're going to a game 3.
That was a very, very interesting game.
That was a weird
two.
game. Like,
Charles not remembering the Damping Sphere, reminding opponent about it, and the opponent Curtis
just play into it.
Yeah, and Curtis just went on with casting everything perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's like you're casting Lightning Bolt into Chalice on 1.
Yeah, but also too, like, we had to get rid of the Damping Sphere to even go off potentially for a win.
Yeah, because you need to multi-spell.
Yeah, and I'm sure Charles will not forget about the multi-spell part.
Maybe he will. From the plays that we've seen in this game, both players are kind of sloppy.
Yeah, both of them have been really, really sloppy this game. So, I mean, Charles kind of had an okay start. I mean, you
he
was a slow
did
start.
everything you wanted.
Yeah, you got the turn 1 Ragavan, but it was a pretty slow start. You did get the Damping Spear, but unfortunately, it didn't matter for a very long time.
It really didn't do anything. Very entertaining game though.
Makes me question if the entire time I might like I gotta step in, but actually we can't step in.
This is a cover area event. We cannot interfere with our players here. We can't make fun of them though.
But it looks like you have what Simic, what's that, triple Simic Growth Chamber
that's,
with Echoing Deeps in Curtis's hand.
I think it's double Simic Chamber Echoing Deeps. So basically like no real mana. Contemplate keeping it though.
I mean, yeah, I mean, turns on the play here. I mean, I'm not sure.
Oh,
you are
keep.
keeping.
Oh, it does have a Passeju.
No
So
pre-game action from Charles as well this game, so
hopefully he didn't forget this time.
hopefully not, but I don't think he'll forget after what happened with that judge call.
Yeah. Shock?
We're gonna go to 18 here for Charles here on the Steam Vents. Are we gonna play Rag Event turn 1? No, we're just gonna pass. We have Echoing Jeeps come out, and then have Analysts come back out.
And it's a 2-4, right?
Or we're gonna consign the trigger? We're consigning the ETB trigger. So no,
I mean,
no.
interesting choice. I don't think there's a lot of stuff that you like to consign.
I also think Charles is doing it because he has multi consigning memory in hand,
Yeah.
from what I've seen. So you're probably not too worried.
So-
But we're gonna play a Flooded Train Pass. It's gonna be a little bit more of a control deck as of right now for the domain zoo side. We're not gonna tap the Eggwing Deep just for the Amulet of Vigor with another
There's a
consigned
second
memory.
consigned memory. And I think this gonna get this Flooded Train gonna convert to a Adothic Triome here.
Besage you.
So we're gonna bounce the Besager back to the hand here with the Simicro Chamber. We're gonna fetch now with this Flooded Strand. Maybe look for a Surveil Land or even a Triome for turn on the domain.
It really depends on the contact of Charles' hand.
Oh,
Okay, so that signals that he might have Leyline Biting in hand.
yeah, or just wants to have domain up for the turn 3 Silent Draco.
Yeah, so if you have a third land drop and he can pair,
Yep.
he can cast like a 2-drop and leave up 1 mana. We can pretty much tell what he have in his hand by what mana he leave up.
So that's Aaron Mates to come out. I can get a Secret Foundry. You can get quite a bit, but we're actually gonna pass here.
It's the turn. Charles doing his best control Jeskai control impression here.
But yeah, control player at the heart here, but we're gonna actually pass on Curtis and Charles down now to 16 here. Oh my god, interesting. So we had an interesting game 1. We have an interesting interactive game 2, and now game 3, both players are just gonna stare at each other for quite a bit.
Yeah, Charles consigning the analyst trigger actually like kind of stopped Curtis from doing anything.
Yeah, and then consigning the
like-
Vigor was pretty good. Sorry, consigning the Vigor, Amulet Vigor was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good too. But like Curtis just doesn't have any land in his graveyard, and this analyst is just doing nothing. Charles also doing nothing. So,
So end step. We're gonna
Oh.
Boom Mashers come out. Okay, so we have the Bow Mashers go. We're gonna go to 19 here for Curtis.
we do have some game action. How big is the analyst? I don't remember.
This 1-3?
1-3 or 2-4?
You probably
I
remember.
think 2-4 is too big for that card.
Let me look for you.
So probably Curtis didn't attack last session. Was a 1-3.
Yeah, it's a 1-3 on.
So playing around Bowmaster, not attacking the analyst. Oh,
Well, I think we're mistapping the mana. I think Charles is gonna. We still have the card in hand, so we
No,
can
he-
still tap the mana correctly.
yeah, he hasn't put the Scion on the stack yet.
Yeah, it's still had it in hand, so we can adjust it a bit.
It's like when you play Moto, you see your opponent tap their land and then untap them.
Yeah. Is that so?
It's a plains.
Are we gonna tap in Dotha plus?
No, it's
okay,
plain
take it.
plus blue red land for Scion.
Yeah, so we're gonna Plains Thundering Falls with the Scion, and we're gonna swing in with the Bowmasters here.
So
What is black again?
Lifelink.
so does this signal another Bowmaster? Another Bowmaster doesn't kill it.
No, Bowmaster doesn't kill it here. What does this signal?
Why did he just attack with both creatures?
I don't think Charles actually expected Curtis to block here. There's no reason not to, though. Let's see. We have another
Oh,
Bowmasters
so
here.
we do have another Bowmaster. But then, if you do have another Bowmaster, you just attack with the Orc army, right?
Well, we're just gonna ping the face here.
And this Bowmaster have lifelink from Scion of Draco, so the ping also gained Charles' life. I don't know if he realized that. Also, Orc army have lifelink, but we got that one.
Force this.
Ooh, Force of Vigor on the.
On the Scion of Draco.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Not the 2-for-1 that Force of Vigor usually are, but get a threat off the board.
Oh,
It's
did we?
still solid.
Oh, we didn't declare Giganta.
Good.
Did we not?
I don't think so, because I saw
Did he
Charles.
shuffle it back to
I
his
saw
deck?
Charles look through his sideboard, I think, earlier. Oh no.
Oh, we just have like sloppy play after sloppy plays.
So we're gonna put the air mass out. Fetch now down to.
I think the break took our player like out for a nap.
Yeah, I think maybe both players we're napping a bit.
It's not we're just not locked in anymore.
Yeah, we're round 4 now. We did have a 25-minute break after round number 3. They have the players eat some food, players drop if they have to. Just everyone look at the standings to see if they need to drop at all. But also too, we might be looking at the downside of it, where both players are not as focused anymore in this tournament as of right now. But now we're gonna play a damping sphere again.
Okay, let's see if the damping sphere do anything this time.
Yeah. So then we also have a fear of missing out coming out.
So it turned Curtis 5 mana into 3. Oh, so Curtis did actually pay the proper mana this time.
Yeah, so Curtis does play the proper mana this time, but yeah. So if we're correct, Curtis was testing the waters last game to see if Charles ever noticed, and we're gonna play the proper mana as of now.
Haste land.
Oh, the haste land.
Counterware, battlements.
Handwear Battlement.
Yes. So we play the Handwear Battlement.
Just using a double face card. Oh, so we're gonna go for a win here.
Yeah. So we're tapped out on.
Yeah, Charles is tapped out. Here comes the Primeval Titan. No Amulet of Vigor, so I think this is just a value Primeval Titan. We're gonna grab a couple lands here.
So yeah, pray for time come out here, get some lands as well. Maybe we do win this turn. I'm not too sure, but we can
No,
maybe.
like we have mana to pay for pack.
Yeah.
We don't have to win this turn. Yeah, look, it's just a value Amulet Titan. Or Primeval Titan.
Yeah, well, we did give it haste. I'm pretty sure, right? No, we did not give it haste.
We just have for mana.
Yeah, we just tap for me. Oh yeah, because we don't have any land, so we can get a Shifting Woodland and a Boseiju in this past go.
Grab a second Boseiju so we can play around another Damping Sphere, and Shifting Woodlands is one of our combo piece. And next, on the next attack of the Primeval Titan, we're gonna be able to grab the other 2 missing combo pieces, which is Lotus Field and Echoing Deeps.
Curtis out here putting his divider on top of the deck just to make sure to pay for the pact.
Yeah, you're gonna go draw that divider. I'm like, oh, I gotta pay for something.
You gotta pay for my pact here. But let's see, we're gonna play a Leyline Binding potentially. Yeah, Leyline Binding on the Primeval Titan. So just using the Primeval Titan just as the value engine to get your lands, do bounce back with a Simigrow Chamber.
Now you get double combat with the sphere missing out.
Yeah, so if you're missing, it's a very interesting card that came out of Blue, the Dustmord, where I think you probably most likely have Delirium. So we have a Delirium check here. Artifact creature land instant. We definitely have Delirium. But double combat step is pretty good, especially if you string that Orc Army.
It doesn't seem that impressive because like you're double combating with a 2-power creature. It's just okay. Yeah, trigger. Untap. The fear missing out.
We're gonna choose the trigger on the fear missing out itself.
Yeah, so we're gonna block. They'll bounce. Curtis will take 2. And then Charles get another combat. Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
we missed our fear missing out trigger.
No, we didn't.
We didn't
Because we untapped
we
it.
untapped, but we choose not to.
You don't get a second main phase. You don't get another main phase. It just goes straight to your second combat.
Yes.
Oh, we have Tribal Flame. Oh, we didn't attack.
Yeah, I think we missed it.
No, we didn't miss it because we untap it.
Yeah.
I think Charles just didn't want to attack.
Okay.
Are we playing around like Haze Amulet? Haze Titan?
I think we are gonna play around and live the Haze Titan.
But like, you can block it, but Titans still have trample.
Let's see. We have no cards in hand here besides the Juggernaut that we did pick up from the companion. We paid for the pack mana.
And I think we Tribal Flame the Analyst.
Oh, is that
right?
a Primeval Titan drawn?
It doesn't have the mana to cast it right now. Because we did have to pay for the pack. We did pay for the pack.
1, 2, 3, 4 mana here.
Yeah, Charles just kind of have all the removal.
Hey, Charles says only 1 card in hand. That's a Giganta we did buy. Also, that means Giganta is off to the side and not being shown on screen for the companion.
Oh, so we did declare Gigantha.
Yes.
Just didn't have it on screen. Another one, bouncy Poseidon again because the value's crazy.
Yeah, Beseiju being picked up.
I believe time was just called.
Yeah, so time is being called around now here for both these players.
So Curtis trying to see what he wants to Poseidon.
So remember, Beseiju late line might then get our ETB trigger from the Titan here.
That's so much value. I think we just grab the other combo pieces here. Can we win this turn?
Yeah, if we have a timer out there, just make sure the players know when time's in the round. But let's see here. So we can have a
we
Beseiju again.
Okay, we can't win this turn because we don't have an untap effect.
Yes, but we have Beseiju out again, so we can maybe do something with it.
I think Curtis is also on the I will remove everything game plan.
Yes.
This is like his third Poseidon.
Yeah, this is the game plan that I will destroy everything with Beseiju game. But let's see what we have here. Sorry about the casting a little bit. We're kind of trying to figure out what exactly the lines of both decks are, because both of these decks are a spin-off what we usually know.
Yeah. So Charles, 2 card in hand, one of them Gigantha. Did he find it?
Oh, Scion Draco and Gigantha come out here.
Oh, just gonna put my hand face down on the table. Face up. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh! You can't put card face down. Maybe you can.
Well, there's Hideaway in this format.
There's also Manifest.
There's also Manifest. There's also Mysterious Creature, Cryptic Coat. So there's a couple things that can go face down in this format. Let's see.
That's a lot of mana. That's like 12 mana?
Oh my god. So how many red floating? 3 red floating? And 7
oh, that's 6 mana for 7 mana?
2, 6. It's 8 mana.
No. It's 2, 4, 6, 7.
7.
Because I think the land at the bottom is forest.
Oh yeah.
Because you play around Blood Moon with that.
Yeah, so target creature, we got double check on the battlement there as target creature gets haste, right? And haste and trample?
Yeah, haste and trample. Okay.
But we're gonna get here from Curtis with the 2 lands. We get Odawara and a
Crumbling Vestige.
Crumbling Vestige, okay.
So Crumbling Vestige is gonna give Curtis an extra mana, and the Otawara is just gonna be in play.
Well, I think Curtis will have a bounce effect.
Do it.
The one I just played, and use the other red to...
So there's red floating.
Oh, just play 1 ring.
Okay, tapping out. Yeah.
So we gave the one Amulet Taste, one Titan Taste.
Yeah, we gave 1 Titan Haze, and then we play 1 ring.
Yeah, it will.
So thinking, Curtis is thinking here. Because you technically can get 4 lands right now.
Yeah, we can crash in for 4 lands here.
Well, we can put a land for turn here.
Here come the Keswick Wolf Run.
The Wolf Run is actually pretty good there, you know. Guess what? Wolf Run is... We're going to get target creature plus expertise and gains champion in the turn.
So draw, trigger.
We ping it at one of the amulets. I mean, one of the Titans.
Still didn't gain life from that Bowmaster.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay, both of them can attack, yes.
So one of the well, they both don't.
Yeah, both of them can attack.
Trigger.
Because we give one of them haste.
You get trigger.
Great. Because one I played last time, one I gave haste.
Yes, no. Those are fine. I'm saying that I thought that you can go back to your deck. That's why I didn't cut it.
Oh, I see.
So I'm like, okay.
Are we okay though?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So just clarifying the board state. Let's see what lands we're grabbing here. Still don't have an untap effect. So let's give 1. What is that?
I don't know what that is. We're going to presage you.
So we get. Oh, I think that's also a crumbling message. 'Cause that's how you get 2 mana, right? To Boseiju the Scion.
Yes.
Wait, is that all we're grabbing? Don't we have another attack trigger?
No, I think we're doing...
No, you only grab 2 lands.
We're doing trigger.
Two cards.
But he shuffle, right?
Well, I think you trigger, then shuffle, then maybe you have interaction before that, before second trigger happens, I'm not sure.
I mean, Charles tapped out with no Charles tapped out with no cards in hand, so I think we just missed one of the Titan trigger. I think we genuinely just missed one of the Titan trigger.
Save his land, creature, instant, archetype.
Man, this round has been something else.
I'll block you.
Wait,
The one that.
we did only get 2. What the?
Yeah, we did only get 2.
Oh, you take 1 and they take the 6, right? That's
So, Gigantha blocks the Titan that was pinged by Bowmaster. So, killing them.
Go to 9.
Go to 9 for Charles.
We have protection this turn. Curse has protection this turn. We can't swing right now on Charles' end.
I mean, he drew something that he want to cast.
Maybe it's a One Ring of our own. Surely there's no One Ring in the Domain Zoo deck, is there?
I think there is.
I think there's no reason not to, actually, at this point. Let's see, 3 mana. Flage!
Oh, so we're going to Flage and then escape Flage? Do we have the mana to do it? Yeah, we have
do.
2 Steam Vents and 2 Sacred Foundry.
Yeah. So red, white, white, white. Escape Flage here. You're gonna kill off this Titan.
Block card. 3 damage.
Kill off the Titan here.
Go to 15 now.
That I will pass this turn.
And now we're gonna pass. We're gonna have a trigger on this ring. We'll go down to 13 for Curtis here.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Every deck's a ring deck these days. This guy even play Ring and Mill.
Oh well, not anymore. I would say. I think the card is actually not amazing in the deck. Every deck is a ring deck, sadly. But let's see if we can Curtis scrape out a win here, because this is the one deck that I will believe it can do it.
He got a lot of mana. He went through 2 Primeval Titan. Forgot to trigger one of
Let's
them.
explore. That's an explore in hand.
I think it's double Explore in hand.
We're gonna have another 4 explore situation. Look at the man. Look at the lands. It might be 4 explorer at this point.
Yeah.
But
I think he might have cast way more than 4 Explorer. Someone didn't need to deck check this guy.
well, at least every player that's been on camera has been deck checked, so that is a good thing.
The round for time extension. Time in the round.
Okay, so yeah, so the reason why we had time round happen, they're not in the last 5 turns because Curtis and Charles early in the round had a couple of time extensions for a few judge calls, and now it's officially time in the round for them. So we have Shifting Woodlands copy the Primeval Titan.
I mean, we're just getting more lands into play.
Let's see.
I mean, we do have a lot of mana to pump into that Keswick Wolf run. But the Flage can just block and come back?
Well, yes. Actually, I don't know exactly how many cards in graveyard here, but let's see what can Curtis pull out of the bag. Wait, we're gonna tap some Growth Chambers potentially, along with the. Which one's that one? So we've got 3.
Spend 5.
So that's 5 mana.
This guy. So it makes a copy of Primeval Titan.
So 2 times.
So we're gonna make a copy.
So we have 2 Amulet Titan.
2 Titans are now here.
We have an ETB trigger. We will search.
Man, this deck is too hard. This deck is way too much thinking.
hard.
Just go for it. Just one.
Charles is saying just go for it. I mean, if you have it, you have it.
he have no cards.
Charles is tapped out. There's no cards in hand here. It's pretty face up with what the board says. Like,
Yeah, he's playing face up, so
yeah, Charles is saying there's no interaction, so just go ahead.
Thank you.
Judge showing his phone over to Charles there. Maybe wants to talk to him after the game. So we get a Urza Saga.
we got a Shifting Woodland and an Urza Saga. What is going on?
Listen, I'm not in the mind. I'm not in the brain of the brand new Amulet Titan deck, man. Let Curtis cook. Curtis might have something we don't know.
Did he just forgo the win line? Why did we grab Urza Saga? Where's the Lotus Field? I'm so confused.
Well, this is a good learning experience for me. It's good to see how can the deck win in this situation, especially with the Analyst version being a little bit more iffy. Not iffy, but Analyst version makes the deck very interesting.
This is very complicated.
Yeah, so we can float what? Floating. We're gonna get something haste, right? Haste and trample.
not want to play.
You can give the copy haste and trample.
It's like me favorite.
Are we doing that though?
Or are we gonna wait until next turn?
Or, wait, we can give the new one haste and trample, and then swing in with 4 more lands.
So we're not gonna get the one in haste and trample. We're gonna get the
Yeah, we're just gonna attack with the shifting woodlands. That's an Amulet Titan, and for Amulet Titan, and we're gonna get 2 more lands.
Let's see what we pull out here. I'm sure the options are not the most.
Oh, actually, I think he have to get Urza Saga.
Oh wait, we're getting the bounce. We're getting the bounce land here, and also transmogrify Rotilier West. Yes.
So I think the reason why we got Urza Saga is if this game go on for a couple more turns, we can find Amulet Vigor.
We're gonna bounce Odawario with our bounce land.
I think just looking to bounce Flage out of play here. But he have no blue mana. He have no blue mana. He tap all his Civic Growth Chamber.
I don't think we're going to bounce here, can we? Unless there's floating mana we don't know about. There could be floating.
There might be
Oh, there's floating mana. There is floating mana for sure. They're only tapping for 3 here.
I don't know how our players been playing. I wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah, so both players working out. Charles asking where did the blue mana come from. Courage explaining where it was coming from. We'll bounce the Flage.
Just looking to bounce Flage out of play.
6 coming at you.
We can go down to 9 here for Charles, taking the damage here from the Shifting Woodland, copying Primeval Titan.
I mean, we can do the same thing. Right?
And then we're having the Echoing Deeps copy.
There's a Saga.
Is it Saga? Yeah, there's a Saga.
No, I didn't draw any of that.
So we have 2 cards in hand here. I think 2 Explorers.
Yeah, it's double exploring.
This is copying Miracle, yeah.
No, that's copying the land that copies.
Huh?
The Echo, what's it called? The Mirrored? What's the land
Oh.
called? Yes.
I don't know what it's called, but I know it copies a creature.
Yes. Echo is copying the land that copies a creature.
So what can Charles do? He can make the same play if you have enough cards in graveyard. Yeah.
This Woodland's back into a land right now.
Yes, but he still have a preview of Titan. That's the copy.
Yes. So that Woodland should be on the back. Should be back a little bit more.
Oh, this game hurt my brain, man.
I am just very confused. We had Damping Spear misses. We had pre-game actions miss. We've had triggers miss. We had a lot of stuff miss.
And we just had the Amulet Titan deck do nothing.
Yeah, for so many turns, just do nothing, prepare. So we're gonna play out the Flage again. You're gonna hit that
I think we're
copy
gonna
token.
yeah, we're doing the same play as last turn.
Go to 12.
Kill 2.
We definitely have more than 5.
I think we do.
Yeah, we definitely do. It's a lot of sloppy play this game. We're going to exile these 5 cards here. It looks like a Bowmaster, Gigantha, Scion, Draco, Damping Spear, and then in land. Looks like the Arid Mesa.
Yeah, just trying to keep the Lyrium in the graveyard. Kill off the Amulet.
Attack with
the Titan here. Attack. Trigger.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So 6 and 3. That would be 9 damage, putting Curtis to 4. And we play out a Ragavan.
You're going to go 3 now because of the ring.
Yeah. So Curtis
Now
can
that-
have a total of 3 Primeval Titan.
15.
Yeah, so you have 2 Shifting Woodland here. And that can be 2 into 3.
No. I have to activate it every turn. It's only till the
Yeah, so Charles is double checking. Are these Titans? No, these are just representing what the hell Curtis' thought process on, like, okay, these are going to be creatures. How can I make them be creatures? And what we're going to do. So we draw it to the Amulet.
Yep.
So-
Amulet was the top deck for turn.
We top deck the Amulet. So I think we can win on the spot here.
I think that is a winning line. I don't know what it is. I think the line is just make a lot of mana and pump it into Kissing Wolf Run.
we're 15 minutes right now into time being called here. But also, these players did have a time extension, so we're not really too far deep. They are actually not the last round being played right now.
Oh, there's more games being played? Oh, God.
Yeah, there's still a couple of games being played right now in this round.
They're not dudes yet.
There's such like a weird tension in like game 3 here.
So how much mana can we make here? A lot is the answer.
Yeah, I would like to try this a little bit. Actually, we'll start with the player mic a little bit and see, have Kurt explain his like
I
gameplay.
think I should have done it. Kyle would have done it all.
Make one a guy. Make this one a guy.
He draw.
So turn 1 of Swifting Willow into a Premier Titan.
Play Frog and Mill and use this card your hand. True. That's what I told you. They killed
There's a pretty big crowd forming around the play match area right
Another
now.
one a guy.
Now we have 2 Premier Titan.
2 Premier Titans with
Are we getting a third one?
a couple mana left over.
We could make a third one.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh no.
I'll leave just the red
Did we
floating.
already tap Echoing D for
6
mana?
mana
Oh, we
to
did.
activate this.
Red floating.
So I just have red floating now. Yeah.
So only red floating. Still have enough mana to activate the
Trigger this guy.
Well, we're triggering the copy ETB.
Yeah. I think the point here is to just make a really big or Primeval Titan.
Because what, we're gonna swing with double here.
Yeah, because we get double bounce land here. That is 4 mana, 5 mana, and we have.
Lotus Field, okay.
I need bounce land and sack 2 lands. I'm gonna bounce this.
We're gonna bounce the Chalaria West, and we're also gonna sack that. We're gonna sack it. Let's see one
The
again.
red, I'm gonna haste the one that. Yeah.
Sack 2 Crumbling Vestige here.
Yeah, and then we're also gonna use the red that we had floating on to make the other Titan have haste.
No, I gotta go back. I gotta kill you this turn, right?
Oh, I think this is turn 5 of turns.
This is turn 5 returns right now. So Curse has to win here.
Yeah. Comment. Yeah. Triggers. So 3 triggers.
Triple trigger here.
A lot of mana. I think Charge is dead, right?
We got Amulet here. So how much mana can we make?
A lot.
I mean, it depends on what's left in the deck too, because that's 6 lands you can get.
I mean, there's already 6 bounce land in play.
Oh,
Oh, Vitsuva for copying Lotus Field is pretty sweet.
let's see.
I think Kurt is trying to do the math in his head to see how much mana he needs to pump into
First line, first trigger.
one of these
I'm gonna-
Titans to kill Charles.
Copy Amulet. So
Second
the first trigger can be there.
Okay, so we do this in response to the
This is
trigger.
gonna copy the. This is gonna copy the Lotus Field. Okay. I'm going to make.
5 mana?
5 mana, 10 mana.
So untap. I need to sack 2 lands and bounce a land. Bounce this. Sack. This. Last trigger.
Yes. Do you have any floating?
I just float. 4 green, 1 red.
Don't do all the motions here.
4
Charles
green,
wants to
1
make
red.
sure that
Resolve the last trigger.
everything's fine.
So resolving the last trigger here.
What can we play out here? 'Cause now we have double.
It has a
What else do
counter.
we have in the deck?
We have
I'm gonna
double
make,
Amulet.
Colorless red. I just have 2
it's just,
here. And
there's
then
There's a
I'll-
Saga
I'll massively pump.
Commercial District. Wait,
So I have
we ran
basically
out
4,
of land
5,
to tap for multiple mana.
We ran out.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'll give this one plus 17 plus 0.
Yeah.
Plus 17 was 0.
Plus 15 plus 0.
Yeah, and Curtis is gonna take it in round number 4.
Round
I
4.
want 2-1.
Curtis came out on top.
Wow. So Curtis gets out on the Amulet Titan. That's all we play in this game, but also as well, man, that was
That was a doozy.
a doozy. Amulet Titan winning on turn number 5 there.